Well, all right. Welcome back to the Better Road, featuring yours truly, Jabbar Abba taking the Better Road literally today as I sit in my car in the parking lot of the YMCA, recording this podcast to get it out to you guys, our 3 listeners, our 2 views we had on YouTube. Shout out you. One was me, but shout out all of us. Um, Hot weekend. So, of course, got to introduce Big Daddy Damien. How is you doing?
It was a green weekend. It's hard not to be happy about a green weekend. Went 4 for 4 in NFL. Still came out 4+ units. Thankful for the primetime teaser. That's always a very safe bet. That went 2-1 this weekend. So just for
Yeah.
you few listeners out there. And yeah, Aaron Rodgers going down. That was kind of sad. That put a little bit of a damper on it. But it's the NFL. Move on.
Yeah.
Do not bet team all year long. It will be the Jets. Maybe the unders for most of the season. Because that defense is still for real.
Do you not bet or bet?
Do not
Yeah.
bet. I'm not touching anything with the Jets unless if it's the under.
Oh yeah, Zach Wilson fucking sucks. That's right. Yeah, it's for Rodgers. Let's pour one out. Oh shit.
Or
I'm wet.
hey, you did for the
Sucks. I
homie.
mean, if anyone knows me, obviously I didn't post it on social media, but or I may have talked about it on here when we're on our Fortnite crossover episode on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. I might have mentioned that Rodgers is unlikely, in my opinion, was not going to play a full season. I thought he was going to get to 65%, so he get the draft pick, whatnot, and he would lead them to the playoffs with like a fucking 8-3, playing record or whatever. But it just sucks, dude. 4 plays, didn't even get a passing yard in. Fuck, sucks.
And yeah, that entrance was electric too. Loved it.
Electric. I will admit where I was wrong. Where I did mention after he got traded back in, it was that March, where I said he wasn't gonna like Lambeau's such a hype, such cultured place. You walk out of that tunnel, it's electric. But last night, dude, with the lights and the American flag and holy
The,
frick, I was like, hey, yeah,
the spotlight, like it was everything.
yeah, yeah,
That
it
place
was
that
everything.
place was rocking. But so was Chicago too. Chicago was rocking there for the first half, and then all of a sudden you heard the little boo birds. The boo birds already. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Not a good look. Chicago
Yeah, the
may be
game
the
wasn't even
worst
over
team
yet.
again. Yeah, Chicago might be the
Worst
worst team
team?
again. Hey, this is Overreaction Tuesday. We're gonna throw some shit out there.
Yeah. I mean, especially if Fields goes down or
Oh,
like, yeah, they're done
you
for. That's true. They're done
there's
for.
there's they gotta open it up for the guy. This whole RPO thing with him. I mean, I get it. He's a top 5 possible runner ever for QB wise. Like that's not too far fetched for him for how quick he
Mhm.
is. But you gotta open it up. You gotta let the guy toss the ball. I mean, the whole run first. I just don't think it's gonna work. I don't think they have it set up for him to work unless if they land a possible player like Jonathan Taylor, someone that can command an 8-man in the box every single play.
It only slows down Justin Fields, though. And I'm taking Jair over DJ Moore any day of the week.
Yeah, Rasul over Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, like they'll beat you a couple times, but like when you're talking full game, yeah. Like speaking of that, last night, I mean, Stephon Diggs had some of his most production being guarded by Sauce from what I was watching. But Sauce only plays on the one side.
I did realize that I didn't catch like the full game, but I watched the highlights of it, and yeah, I noticed that Sauce only lined up if you're watching it from the TV screen, always on the left side of the field or the far
Yep.
right. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Even though DJ Reed, their other corner, played really well, but did let up some plays on Diggs. But yeah, man, I mean, Packers on all fronts looked great. and I'm ecstatic. And you know what? Like this is what I was thinking about 2 nights ago, Sunday night, where after watching the Dallas Cowboys put an absolute just first degree murder on the New York
The
Giants
Giants. Yeah.
in New York, like after the Giants had hype, right? Like, playoff contending team could be up there, could be 3 teams from the NFC East in the playoffs, blah blah blah, because of the Giants, type shit. I like to look at this kind of like the Packers hype a couple years ago when they went down to they played the Saints in Miami to open up week 1, and they just got routed 38-3. And it was like we had Davante, we had Rodgers, we had a defense, and everything looked bad. Special teams looked bad, defense
Right.
looked bad, offense looked bad, everyone looked bad, just like the Giants did Sunday night. And I feel like that's a similar circumstance. So it's like hopefully the Giants can turn it around. And then looking at it as the Packers, it's like hopefully we can keep it going, you know what I'm saying, and not flop.
Right. I mean, from your piggybacking off that, when is the last time as a Packers fan that you saw all 3 facets in a game, offense, defense, special teams, and you're like, yeah, we won all 3 categories pretty hands down. Like, when's the last
God,
time?
yeah.
2010 Super Bowl. I mean, the chemistry on this team is you can tell all these guys are leaning on each other. They love each other. You know,
Mm-hmm.
not saying that any other team doesn't, but I mean, it's week 1. I mean, let's be real. Green Bay's going to win the division again this year. So, but
Yeah,
hey, the Lions
Vikings
might be
look trash.
Super Bowl bound. I mean, the Lions could go all the way. I mean, they took down the reigning Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, I mean, a game you
Don't you
can
say
just
it?
tell. See, when I
Put an
watch
asterisk
games,
on
I'm
it.
like last night, or no, fuck. I watched a lot of football this weekend.
Gotta love it.
Give me
It's back, baby.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, Jabba Rabba Jaren's hot. Guys, follow us on Action Network. Follow Big Daddy. Follow Dalton. We're putting in plays, guys. Like this shit. Like people on other betting social media platforms will charge you $50. But here's my top play. It's the Packers this weekend. Here's $50 for my top play. It's like, what the fuck? Like, we'll give out the Packers every time. A, and then B, we're posting 5-team slips, that are plus 2,000, plus 1,500. We're posting 4-team slips that are just heavy odds to kind of build your bankroll, and they're cashing like in all facets: MLB, college football,
In
NFL,
NFL.
NASCAR from Big Daddy's angle. If golf kicks back when the Ryder Cup's here in a couple weeks, like, guys, all you got to do is listen. You don't have to pay for shit. I'm sitting in my goddamn car. Big Daddy's got to go to work here and pretty soon. It's a
Just
hustle.
giving out free plays, free money.
For example,
That's all we're
Thursday
doing.
night, hit the primetime teaser. Easy. Friday, Big Daddy called me and said, I'm going to the casino. You want something in? And I said, of course, give me some action. Casually threw together a fucking 16-year MLB, flipped $5 into 110. That was good. That was nice. I like that. Only had one play for Saturday college football. It's 3 teams, 2.5 units. Cash that. Obviously, we're
Cash.
sweating. Yeah. Big Daddy threw Colorado on his slip for the 4-teamer. Cash. And then Sunday, woke up feeling dangerous. You know, I just threw in like a pick'em on ESPN's fantasy app, and I went 12-4 from out of the 16 games. So the ones I got
Damn.
wrong, I had the Vikings, I had the Seahawks, I had the Giants. But I don't know why the fuck I had the Giants. Did I have the Giants? Yeah. And trying to
I
think
did
who
too.
else was the last 4. But guys, yeah. And then so that's a lot of green slips I had this weekend. You can go on my Action Network profile and check it out. Total sides, I was talking to Big Daddy about this before we hit live. I went 19, 3, and 1 from Thursday to Monday night. Yeah, that's just where like Jets +2 or Washington's money line, like just taking sides, not necessarily like even money, but dude, 19, 3, and 1, boys, to start the season.
To start the season, Jets money line. Whoop, whoop. Thank
That
you, Zach
was
Wilson or Xavier Gibson for that punt return. That was lovely to see.
electric. That's everyone's dream. Every punt return's dream right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
I
was
saw it was a
awesome.
short punt, and I'm like, he might get a decent return because the guys weren't even down there yet, and he had a little running start. So I'm like, he might get like 10, 20 yards here and put him midfield. And dude just busted to the edge, and I was like,
There was a
oh
wall.
my,
There was a wall of blockers, and Buffalo was
yeah,
all the way on the other side. You're like, well, what the hell is that? It was wide open
yeah.
immediately. Good on the Jets, though. I mean, way to hang with it. A team could
Mm-hmm.
really just lay down and lick their wounds after literally their off season was centered. But they backed up Zach Wilson and hung in there and got the dub against a lot of people's favorites in the division against the Bills.
Yeah, Josh Allen looked terrible. It's great. So awesome. So happy for that.
I mean, week one overreactions.
Yeah, week 1 overreaction. He's gonna be in the Canadian Football League in 3 years. Fucker. Not on my fantasy team.
Cleveland's going to win the AFC. Just pounced all over the Bengals, adding Za'Darius.
Yeah, I mean, if the Ravens offense can't stay healthy, then the Browns might have a walk. If they get the next game against the Bengals and they go 1-1 with the Ravens and sweep the Steelers. Yeah.
I mean, how did anyone see the Steelers really going to get pounced like that? I knew there was potential, but not that bad. Like that wasn't even close.
Brock Purdy looked great. Yeah, I was flipping between that game and the Vikings game, and he just stood in the pocket and delivered. I was like, all right, man. He's poised. Really is. Dude, he's like, isn't he older than someone who just came in? What am I thinking?
I don't know who he's older than.
Yeah, scratch that. Sean Clifford is our Brock Purdy, though. So
100%.
Jay Love, stay healthy all 16 games, please. But if something happens, I think we have a viable, option. If all facets stay the same, you got Keyshawn Nixon getting kick returns out to the 35 to the 40, start games and shit, and start drives. That's huge. You got Reed back there taking punt returns, safe, or maybe one to the house. If he gets 1 or 2 this year, that's huge as a rookie. It's just fucking
100%. He
like
looks very good too.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little weak. It looked like he got pushed around a little bit by the DBs, but
first game. But another overreaction. I mean, did Green Bay do it again with Jay Love? Did they do it? Because if you put a number 12 on that jersey and number 17 on Romeo Doubs on that back shoulder throw, it looks exactly the same.
yeah, yeah. Which didn't they run a back shoulder in preseason?
Same
Same
type of
side of
play,
the
yeah.
end zone. Yeah,
Yep.
same guys, or was that Christian Watson?
Nope,
No, I
it
think
was
it's
same
Dobbs.
guys.
Yeah, I mean,
Dobbs is a dog.
in my thing, yeah, Dobbs. Yeah, I just wish he'd twist his hair or something. I don't like his hair, bro. It's nappy as hell. Like, get some dreads, bro. That would be sweet if he bring back the dreads. No one, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no DBs really nowadays that had like the Al Harris long hair. Everyone's got their hair kind of short. I don't like it.
You got a short haircut.
That's because my hair is ugly. I look like a fucking bear mount. But
Just tell me.
yeah, Kirk Cousins is doomed. They're gonna try to pass the ball too much, and he's gonna get sacked and throw a lot of picks. Their defense sucks. Bears suck. It's funny, the lines of the competition in the NFC North. Love it. Tampa Bay's for real. I totally forgot about their defense. They have what, like eight guys from the Super Bowl team on that defense.
Yep.
I'm like, damn,
Yep.
they really did. Like, that defense is still legit. Like, let's not.
100%. Still potentially could be like a top 10 defense, like easily.
Yeah. Like, I guess as long as you have Devin White and Levante David in the middle, ain't going far.
Antoine Winfield in the back.
Yeah.
You're solid.
49ers look great. They got a great defense. Jesus. Their D-line, Fred Warner, TVs. Great offense.
They're built on every facet. They're 49ers
Mm-hmm.
are for real. Eagles, I mean, hey, props to the Patriots. They played that game very well against Philly. Nice little comeback there. I mean, Mac Jones, I think I said it last week. That guy just doesn't have too many weapons to go to. I mean, that rookie, he almost made a sensational catch on the sideline. Not dissing him or anything, but I think if you give Mac Jones a decent, Darnell Mooney type of player, and then a bigger guy, I think he'd be okay.
Kendrick Bourne had 2 tutties, right?
No, I'm
he
not
makes him look
dissing.
good. Yeah, he makes Kendrick Bourne look good. What about what if he had like Keenan Allen?
I mean, that would be nice for sure. I mean, Keenan Allen's a top 5 route runner in the league.
Yeah, Eagles D though. They're gonna win them games.
Yeah. How did the NFL let the Eagles get Jalen Carter? I mean, you got Jordan Davis ready, and now you what?
Yeah.
That D-line is absolutely nasty.
In 2 or 3 years, yeah, those guys again. I mean, they've Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox. They know how to draft them. That's for sure.
That's a Madden created franchise D-line. It's unstoppable. It really seems, unless they go up against Packers O-line, but that's a conversation for another day. But Baltimore, not sold. Not sold.
Yeah, their defense has holes. Their offense cannot stay healthy whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think we said this on Thursday, that Lamar-esque Miami game week 1. It's kind of what we were looking for, and wasn't there.
No, I mean, I know it was 25-9, but that game was kind of tight the entire time, really. I mean, it's not like it was a blowout or anything. I'm not saying Houston's going to be awful either. They added some nice pieces. Seahawks, I don't know what that was. Did the Rams really just do that to Seattle? And is Matt Stafford back? That's what it looked like.
I mean, obviously, I don't have the Octobox on YouTube TV. I'm just fucking clicking back between channel 7 and 12. But I follow the box scores, in the Gamecast on the ESPN app. So I try to, obviously, got bets going all the time. So, and to me, my analysis of the game from, again, just box score watching really should have been the Rams got up for it and the Seahawks left it at home. That's really all I can think about. And I can't remember who said it. Was it? No, it wasn't Colin Collard or Pep. No, it wasn't. They said basically, was this the best win in Sean McVay, Matt Stafford era? More than the Super Bowl is what they said. Was this a bigger win than the Super Bowl? Which was
you can't
no.
take that away.
No, the answer is no. But is it the most satisfactory win then, they said? And it's I don't know. Because everyone did count them out. It's just,
I'd say top 3.
But
I mean, you got to think NFC Championship, Super Bowl. Those are 1 and 2. They have to be.
Mm-hmm. I think they had great games too against like the Cardinals and 49ers that season.
I mean,
Like again,
KC.
right?
Oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
Stafford era. Yeah. Uh,
The Super Bowl season. Like,
yeah.
didn't the Packers beat them that year in the regular
Yep.
season?
Yep.
Yeah. And no, we didn't play the Bengals. Did we? Did we? Yeah, we beat the Bengals that year too, didn't we? In
Uh,
Cincinnati.
that was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm not a rookie anymore, guys. This is my like fourth season gambling. You kind of just,
It all blends in.
Mhm. But that's the key though. Like you guys are like, oh, I'm losing in gambling, blah blah. Bro, if you just started, like, you are not where you're gonna be 5 to 10 years from now when it comes to like sports betting and like the systems and trends that are very real and happen
Statistics, very real.
in stats. Yeah.
100%. You learn to
Yeah.
you take your initial opinion and like you compare it to like the analysis statistics, and then you kind of make your own judgment based on how you feel, because it's still kind of your own thing. It's your own art, if you want to put it that way. Like you're trying to find a way to make money, so you just got to find a system like that. The teaser that we do, that prime
Yeah.
example, keeping you in it at all
It's
times.
unbeatable. That primetime teaser, because it went 2-1, right? Like obviously the Lions in the under covered for the dog Thursday night, but then and last night the Jets in the under covered. But if you look at Sunday night and the Cowboys blowing out whatever, if you still call it just our primetime teaser is the dog in the under, that's the most profitable system. You can take that. I actually saw, side note, out of the 16 games this weekend, if you blindly bet the underdog money line with the under, I think it hit 4 or 5 times as $100 better. So then you lost 1,000 on your 10 losses, but with your wins, you were winning $400 or $500 each. You would have been up $1,430. I'll send you the TikTok that does the math after this. But think about that, guys. You got $1,600, so $100 on each game to parlay the underdog and the under, and then you'd go to Sportsbook Monday, and they basically give you $1,400 and your 1,600. Like, you're like, wait, what? Like, that's just cash. By the end of the season, you're going to be up 30 grand.
Right.
It's
We'll get
stupid.
there at some point.
Yeah, but okay. So with the primetime teaser, let's say you're like, but Jaron, Damien, I really love the Cowboys. So we're like, all right, fuck you, tease them to +3, right? In the under. And then bang, boom. You could have just went 3-0 then on the prime time
Right.
teaser for the weekend. Cash. Easy. 3 bets. Not the hardest sweats. They do sweat, some nights, like last night. But
Yeah, because I really didn't follow our route of taking a dog on Thursday. I actually took the Chiefs, got them at +2, and thankfully Detroit did not kick a field goal. But hey,
yeah,
still 2-1.
unbeatable. You could middle yourself all day like that, just like that. Like I could put in 2 bets, take the Lions teased and the Chiefs teased, and bang, you just hit them both. Like it's literally like it's taking me a couple years to kind of like hone down the 12 team parlays. Let me fucking hit a lottery ticket today type shit, and just think this is going 3-0 every weekend. You just got to be on the right sides, like
That's all it is.
it's there.
That's
I love it. I'm falling in
that's
love.
gambling, baby.
Mhm. I'm basically like the betting Cupid trying to shoot people with this primetime teaser arrow.
Raiders, are they for real? They on the comeback? Jimmy G just wins, man. Jimmy G just wins fucking games.
No,
Shout
their defense will
shout out
fall
Sean
apart,
Payton.
and Jimmy G will fall apart.
Shout out to Sean Payton for dissing Nathaniel Hackett all offseason about him being coach in NFL history. And then he scores the same amount of points as Nathaniel Hackett did last year, week 1.
Mm-hmm.
So just throwing that out there.
I mean, you said it on Thursday. You were like, This Broncos defense is good. They would have won more games if they scored more points last year. And same thing. They just couldn't score the points. You know, the defense held them to 17. Right? 16, 17.
Yep.
So
17.
it's, yeah. I mean, shake the rust off Sean Payton. Might take a couple more games, to be honest, but we'll see. The only way they're going to win is if Russell Wilson goes for just 14 for 19, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns. Great running game. Defense plays amazing. Got a couple turnovers. Just easy, like winning football. Nothing. No
100%.
380-yard games. 4 tutties out of him, and
Jordan Love,
40
game
rushing.
manager. That's what you need from Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Got a good run
Exactly.
game. You got P. Ryan and you got Javonte Williams. Those are-
Shit, maybe Jonathan Taylor, huh? Still with me? Sorry, guys.
I'm still with you.
Okay. Lost the last 10 seconds. I'm really hotspotting.
I mean, it's
on
kind
my
of built
phone.
the same way as
Okay.
commitment. But it's literally the same as what he built in New Orleans. I mean, 2-back system. Mark Ingram, Melvin Kamara, and then who was the previous running back before Kamara?
Bush?
He was always a good. Yeah,
Or
there was another one.
No, Darren Sproles.
Sproles was there.
Latavius Murray was there for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Or was that the year that he retired, or Payne retired, the coach retired? Yeah.
Nope, he's still there.
Tua
Tagovailoa. Tua MVP.
MVP. I feel like they
Or
give it to
Tyreek.
Tyreek. If Tyreek had 2,000 yards before they give it to Tua,
Tyreek keeps us up. He's on pace for like 3,200 receiving yards this season.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Like if Jalen Waddle has 1,100 yards and Tyreek has 1,900, almost 2,000, Tyreek's got to take it. But if Tyreek has 1,800 yards again and Jalen Waddle has 1,400, 1,500 yards, then it's Tua, giving him the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
You look good. You look poised. You look better. A lot more confident. Into Dallas, finally put it together. Is Dallas a legit Super Bowl team that Jabba predicted last week? They took care of all 3 facets.
MVP. I said the Dolphins and Cowboys are playing in the Super Bowl, bro. I'm telling you. Dolphins and the Cowboys. Where's the Super Bowl? I just looked it up.
Las Vegas.
Is it in Vegas? Yeah. Which, hope you're keeping those tips, or that 10% tax, I should say, and putting in a little envelope for Super Bowl tickets come January if I keep having green weekends like that,
I mean, all 3 of us, if we keep doing what we do, we'll all be able to afford it.
That's true. Word to your mother. Hell yeah. No, it's successful week 1. And because of this, I'm like really just trying to rethink, like, as a gambler, now that we're in the NFL season, this is the hot seat, like busy season for us. I'm thinking Tuesdays and Wednesdays I'm taking off. Like, you won't see anything on the Action Network app from me. Not putting anything in, and until playoff baseball, and then I'll come back for during the week on playoff baseball, I think. But to protect the bankroll and my luck, because I kind of took off this summer, to store some luck and shut up the haters. Everyone says, hey, you make it too much, you do it too much. It's like, bro, I'm just doing what I'm good at. All right, like you would too. So shout out to those who are liking and subscribing and punching in the clock with us. We appreciate you. Always looking for insight questions, comments, concerns, you know, always. If you guys need Big Daddy's advice, you know where to find him.
Probably locking in a bet at a kiosk. Probably. Not really.
Yeah,
But
hopefully
yeah,
not
I'm
with your
always here.
shaky hands like yesterday. Punching 4 slips, 4 tickets. I'm like, what the fuck did this guy send me? I'm like, $10. I wanted 25 on it. Big
You
money.
still got it. But yeah. No, that's all from me. Probably won't hear from you Thursday. Jabba, text me if you want to put in a baseball slip today yet. I know you just said you're gonna take off Tuesday,
Okay.
Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, but
No, you're right. I probably will see what we can muster up today. I honestly low key want to lose right now. Like I'm on a 5-day green streak. Like that's kind of unheard of, you know. So it's like I kind of just want to break it now before the weekend. It's so maybe I will throw something in.
I was gonna say maybe break it now before football comes, and then it breaks during football, and then bang.
Yeah,
Because that's how fast it
exactly.
happens.
Absolutely. Like, guys, I'm not telling you some profit or we got the secret juice. It's like Big Daddy just said, you know, we're combining this and the paper, and it's just you go with your gut. Fucking Callan, if you made it this far in the episode, you texted us 3 times. I bet the Bills. I bet the Bills. I bet the Bills. I'm like, bro, shut the front door on that bet because you're losing. Zach Wilson, baby. Let's go.
That game was
Sorry,
wild.
I had to talk some shit.
Hi, Cal.
Fantasy. Fucking.
Yeah, think stinks. Absolutely slaughtered me.
Yeah. I mean, I fucking only scored 80 points, so now I got to go back to the drawing board and I got to put up like 120, 130s to get my average up these next couple weeks. But hey, last year I started on 3, 1-4, and I made the run of champions. Went on an 8-game win streak and took that into the playoffs and won the next 4 games. I'm a gamer. All right, show up when it's time.
I'm keeping my players away from you this year, so let's just put it that way.
That's collusion. That's collusion. Okay, that's actually like you can't even not entertain a trade offer from me, right? You got to at
No,
least look at it. Otherwise,
no, I still have
I
the
might
same
have to
player from last year.
still salty us. It's only been about 330 days since.
Maybe once it hits 366, I'll finally get over it.
I'll hit you up.
Because all I see is when you type in 2-time champ, I'm like, yeah, but at least 2, 3 of those players were mine. So it's a third of it. I was a third of it.
Were yours, yeah, were yours. They definitely liked me more at the end of the season.
So much more. Oh my god.
Dude, how fucking fun would it to have like a real life fantasy? Like if like all 10 of us guys actually show up to like practice facilities with our 15 guys on our roster and we just talk shit to them. Josh Allen, you fucking pussy. Oh man, now I gotta censor this before I post it. My language. Sorry guys.
That's it from me though.
Yeah.
I'll be dropping a pick. Primetime teaser. Kind of looked at it already. It's up to 7 in favor of Philly. So you boost that up to 13 for Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota should be able to cover that, but I'll probably take the other way. I'll probably take the favorite.
Yeah. I'd probably take that, knock that down to a pick 'em or a 1-point win for the Eagles. I just think they're gonna beat them up. I think they're gonna beat them up. Like
And it's at Philly
31
too.
to 10, or 31 to like 17. They'll win by 2 tutties. Yeah, I would hope.
But all right,
All right.
Big Daddy Day's got to go. Go to the actual job. Hopefully, this becomes the full-time job sooner or later. But
Yeah. I'm building up.
that's all from me, my man.
See you guys.
Peace. All right, send me that pic whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm on it.